what is going on? It is Gale right here, back on the channel once again, and welcome back to Genshin Impact, another video on Genshin, of course. And today, it's a topic that we've already kind of covered on, why Genshin's anniversary is bad and yada yada yada. But today, I'm explaining why I think they might be able to recover it. Now, if you go on to enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I know 70% of y'all are not subscribed, so hey, hit that subscribe button. It's free. And of course, if you go on to, you want to give your thoughts on this topic and everything, leave it in the comment section down below. I'm looking forward to seeing it and being able to discuss it with you guys, of course. But let's get into it. First and foremost, Genshin's anniversary. Now, you guys know my opinions on it. I made two videos on it effectively. One was reacting to the live stream, the 2.1 live stream, that is, and then a follow-up video explaining why I think Genshin's anniversary was bad, or the lead into it is bad, I should say, because we still don't know what exactly could happen on the anniversary. We're 11 days away at the time of the recording, actually. We're 11 days away from the anniversary, and things could change. Things could massively change. Now, just to give a bit of a TLDR, I'm gonna just go over the things I would like to see from an anniversary, or from Genshin at least, The first thing is, obviously, a lot of gacha games do this, where, there is a general event period for the common stuff in the game. And what I mean by the common stuff in the game, it means your dailies, your leveling up and whatnot. There's like events basically for it, kinda. But what they basically do in those events, quote unquote, is that they allow you to get double the boost, double the drops, double the, or less time wasted in effectively farming for your characters. And it's the same thing here, what I'm going to be asking for Genshin. I want double drops for a certain amount of time. I want a greater chance at getting a higher success rate in my artifact leveling up. I want my double experience, if possible. It shouldn't be for that it, remains there for the rest of the game. But if there is a certain period which allows, returning players, new players, all to experience a good time during the anniversary, that would be perfect. The next thing I would say is something that I think everybody's addressed is the login bonus. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the fact that we're at least getting one multi. It could have been worse and it could have been no multi, but I feel an anniversary is always multiple. Like, it shouldn't be, I'm not asking for 9 multis to go to pity, first and foremost, but what I'm asking for is 2 or 3 multis. I think that would have been perfect. You look at games like Dokkan. Dokkan, for example, right now we have an event going on in Dokkan, which gives you 10 stones a day for, actually just doing an event, and that's it. Literally just doing an event, and it's super easy to clear. It's like literally 2 enemies. They're low level. You can beat them up with anything. 10 stones a day. And we can potentially get up to around 200, assuming they are on track with it. It should be around 200 stones you get. And 200 stones is equivalent to 4 multis in that game. FGO, for example, once the live stream is done, they give you around 30 to 60 Saint Quartz. It differs each time. I usually count it as 30 Saint Quartz. And then on top of that, you get some summon tickets in-game for buying purposes through just, the shop. Basically, they give you extra. So, for example, Genshin could have been like, oh, here's an extra 10 Intertwined Fate in the starter shop. Buy it. And same with the Queen Fate, 10 extra. So you get 2 multis, 1 multi for the limited banners and 1 multi for the general banner. And you use starters to get it. That would have also been fine, I think. So there's multiple ways they could have done it. They could have, and obviously they can just give us 1 more extra multi on top of the login bonus we already have. But yeah, it's just so baffling to me that we're only getting 1 multi and that's it, kind of thing. It's so weird. Event-wise, I'm actually happy with what we're getting. The Moonchase event seems to be a in-depth, a bit more of a longer event compared to the other events we've gotten so far, like Hyakuniniki, the fishing event, as well as the upcoming Spectres expedition event that we're getting in about 2 days' time, I think. It's a lot better than those, it seems like, and I think I'm happy with that. I think there's no reason for me to, complain about getting the Moonchase event. I think that's completely fine. However, I would love a challenge event / challenge quest, potentially. Something that would allow us to, it doesn't have to be a Spiral Abyss or anything. It can be an event per se. It can be like, oh, here's some new domains that are just here. Or, you used all the one-time domains as the locations and allow us to challenge a higher difficulty set of bosses. And if we win against those, we get one free Intertwined Fate. I was gonna say Saint Quartz there. 1 Intertwined Fate there, and I think there's like around 9 to 10, maybe 12-ish, one-off domains. That's just a free multi again, and it's a challenge as well. So only the people who have, leveled up units can be able to challenge those places. So I think that would work completely fine. So another way for them to potentially, go about doing a better job with that as well. The final thing I would say is the banner. Now the banner, I've complained about it again and again and again. Why is Kokomi the second banner, and why is she during the period of anniversary? I don't understand that point. Kokomi is, hey, look, listen, you might love Kokomi. I like Kokomi as well. I like her. I like her, the idea of her more so than anything else. Even as a character, I'm a bit iffy on her because of how they treated her in the story. But I think with her story quest, she'll improve. And on top of that, as a character, I don't mind her. I think that's fine the way they made her. I would have preferred a little bit more from her. But having her on the anniversary just adds on to the points of like, why is she there kind of thing, right? She could have been like anywhere else and I would have been like, okay, fine, whatever. But the fact that she is placed during the anniversary period is what's getting at me more than anything else, to be honest. Now, why do I think there's more to come for the anniversary? Gail, what are you on about? They would have announced it during the 2.1 live stream. I feel they're hiding something. If you look at a lot of the stuff, they're really ramping it up. Obviously we had all of this Kokomi stuff and whatnot, the happy birthday, but then they've been slowly ramping up. I think since the last week, effectively, it's little by little just ramping up. Today we got a lot of like just bunch of stuff. Like we got this trailer yesterday as well, the travel anniversary letter. We got this first anniversary video submission contest starting today. The art contest is starting today. So they're ramping it up slowly but surely leading into the anniversary. And on top of that, one thing I will also add as well that I was going to mention, I think it was, I was going to talk about the fact that technically the anniversary for Genshin is in 3 days time for China because they had the open beta. But that's beside the point. They're slowly ramping it up. So what does this mean exactly? What do I think is possible? Well, first and foremost, we have this guy who's obviously, said that there will be a live broadcast on the anniversary. Please look forward to it. I only picked this up a couple of hours after it was tweeted out. I think, obviously, this was tweeted out 10:30 p.m. my time. I probably would have gone to bed. I picked it up in the morning at around 5:30 my time in the morning, and I've seen a lot of people tweeting about it, so I tried locating the original, and this seemed to be the first one. So, assuming there is a live stream on the anniversary, what do I think will it be? What do I think will it contain? Well, ideally, I think there's a couple of things that I'd like to think it will contain. First and foremost is a potential for a new skin. I think that's first and foremost is like, they'll try and make money out of it somehow. Costume is definitely gonna happen. I think that has to happen. I still maintain I'm surprised the fact that we still don't have a costume since 1.6. And I think the anniversary will be a great time to give the Traveler or Amber maybe a new costume because, Traveler is obviously the main character. Amber is, of course, the mascot, effectively, as well. Paimon is there, but I count Amber as a bit more of a mascot because she's the poster girl in so many different things as well. The other thing I will say as well that they could do in the live broadcast is, of course, give us extra rewards for, participating in the live stream. They can do quizzes and stuff, and the more answers they get correct, we can get more Primo Gems for us, kind of thing. Or the more people that are watching it will get Primo Gems as a result of it. I think that would be kind of cool. I mean, it will give us a greater incentive, and it'll, appease everybody's, annoyances and grievances about the fact that we're not getting any Primo Gems. I think that would be nice. And then finally, the third thing I think is a special banner. I think there will be a limited banner that will guarantee you 1 5-star. However, you're going to have to use Genesis Crystals for it. I'll still maintain they can still do it, and I think they will because it'll be great. It'll be money for them, and it'll be great for players as a whole to get, a 5-star guaranteed from the last year's pool. So it'll be from everything from Jean, Diluc, Venti, Klee, Zhongli, Tartaglia, all the way up to, I'd assume, Yoimiya Nayaka. I don't think they will have Raiden in it because it's obviously current update, but I think it'll be those characters that will be part of it. Now, how likely do I think this is? This is around a 50% chance, man. It's a very 50-50. I actually don't know what to believe and what not to believe because everything seems to be pointing, especially in the last day or two. I feel like they've been ramping up quite a bit in terms of actually trying to get stuff ready for the anniversary. And let's be real, not every game always starts their anniversary on the day of the game's anniversary unless it was delayed because of COVID. But more often than not, it starts during the period of anniversary. So I would have not been surprised if they tried to hide stuff in the previous live stream, in the 2.1 live stream, that is, because of the fact that it was still technically not anniversary. It was the start of the it was start of the month, and anniversary's on the 20th of September, so there's a bit of a gap between the two, right? So to me, I think that's one of the reasons why they decided not to show off anything, because they have something hidden for it. Maybe not something big. I don't think it'll be anything big particularly, but I think it's something decently sized, and they want to keep it hidden until the anniversary. I don't know, to be honest. I really don't know. I want to believe. I really want to believe that they are going to do something. The optimist in me is saying there's going to be something. Coming back from the pessimistic side that I had for those two videos, I want to be a bit more optimistic right now. And I think I can be. I think I can be with obviously complete and utter confidence. I can say I'm going to be a bit more optimistic leading into the anniversary. Again, like I said, there's potential. There's a lot of potential. Do I have faith? Not that much, but I will still go in optimistic. There's a couple of days to go, and it's not over till the fat lady sings, and the fat lady sings on the 28th. So once the 28th is done, then it's done. Then there's nothing left. I think we have to admit that. We have 11 days to go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get something. But yeah, hopefully it is actually good news and not just like, oh, Kokomi's life. I genuinely believe, I cannot wait for the 20th to come, and then it's just literally the Moonchase Festival announcement there, and that's it. It's gonna be too funny, too funny. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, it's a bit of a short one. Again, the last couple of days have been short videos, but this one is just a bit more of like me giving my thoughts on like how is it recoverable, and I still think it is. I think it's very much recoverable. They have 11 days to go. On the 28th is the doomsday basically for Genshin Impact fans and players. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what are your thoughts on Genshin Impact's anniversary, well, so far, and the chances of it being recoverable. And of course, subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. But until the next video, I'll see you guys later on. Peace out, everybody. Bye bye.